Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time you are watching this video, but welcome to the shop again. We really appreciate you guys joining us here at 48 Detailing. We're going to do a quick vlog, show you what's going on, what's not going on. I just got back from vacation, took a trip to LA, enjoyed myself over there for about a week. Back in the shop, we got a lot of cool projects that we're working on, so I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through. But besides that, just a quick update on things, guys. We got another FOD coming up pretty soon, month of May, 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd in Chicago with Dr. Beaslesy. So if you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and check that out. We got 5 tickets left available. We booked out the first 5 within the first 2 weeks of publishing the actual training. So if you want to come reach out, have any questions, hit us up, help you out with it. But let's go ahead and jump in the shop and show you what's going on. Boo-doo-boo-doo. What's up, everybody? All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, what you doing over there, Francisco? Fresh box of what?
Some leather coating.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! putting the soft sauce on the leather over here. Yeah.
The soft sauce.
Well, it's not gloss sauce, so what am I gonna call it?
Soft.
The soft sauce makes it nice and supple. There we go. Look at that packaging that Dr. Beaslesy has. It's beautiful. Oh, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Oh, Francisco! It's okay. It's okay. Dude, my phone's off the hook right now. All right. Look at that. So what do we got? What do we got? We have the initial prep, right? That's a leather coating prep. This is basically going to remove any final residue that you have from your cleaner or whatever that you might be using to go ahead and clean off the leather. And then you have the Leather Lock Pro, 5+ year leather coating, helps prevent wear and tear on friction points, dye transfer, softens the leather, protects it from UV rays, cracking, and all that good stuff. So we're going to be putting it on this brand new Lexus. Only 110 miles on this thing. Customer's had it for over a month now. Hasn't driven it until, we got our hands on it. So we're going to go ahead and take care of the leather on this bad boy. And then we're going to be doing a standard front-end PPF on it, which includes the full front bumper, your headlights, and your side mirrors, just high-impact areas of the vehicle. And then also 5-year nano resin from Dr. Beaslesy on this one. And we got Mark over here cutting out some PPF. We're going to be working on this Corvette C8. We'll be doing a full body matte PPF install with Stealth. Mark's going to be doing it. I feel bad for the guy. I'm sorry, Mark. That's what it is.
I'll be here all month.
Yeah, right. But until then, Mark and Joanna are working on the Harley Davidson over here. We got a Road Glide that we're doing PPF on high impact areas. As you can see, we got the film installed over here on the lowers. Still got to make the cuts and all that good stuff to make sure that's looking good. Also going to be putting film over here on the top portion of the saddlebags on the sides. God, I've got this whole thing apart over here. I'm going to be taking off the bumpers and the spoiler and all that stuff too in a little bit, just working it one by one. And then Joanna's over here working on PPF. Hey, Joanna.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good.
She's good. I threw her on PPF today. She didn't want to do it. She was doing an interior. I'm like, nope, we're changing it up. Look at that. Look at that line. That's clean. It's clean.
Let it dry. Just let it dry.
Just let it dry. Blow on it, Joanna. Blow on it. Let it dry. Let it dry. That's looking good. That's awesome. So what do we got left? We have the tank, the top portion, and we got the front, and then also the fender and the headlight. It's actually pretty easy. And of course, besides PPF and coatings and all that good stuff, we do also do standard detailing as well. Not as as often as some other jobs, but this is just a regular customer of ours brings his vehicle in once in a while for just a standard exterior detail, nothing special, just a hand wash. We do a light engine bay detail. Just put a light water-based dressing on the plastics, as you can see. No residue. Everything's nice and dry, nice matte finish to it. Just a quick clean for the guy. Just likes his car being clean, and then we give him a nice entry-level interior detail as well. And put some, just a little bit of leather conditioner on the leather to soften things up and freshen that up a little bit too. So just your regular in and out exterior and interior detail. Nothing too special. So going back to this Corvette over here, So we've been spending the day, just taking her apart and all that good stuff. Now we weren't expecting the splitters and the front splitter and the side skirts and everything on here. We thought it was just going to be at least the customer told us it was just a standard C8, but obviously it's not. We got the spoiler and everything we have to deal with. So essentially what we're waiting for is rivets for the side skirts over here. Let me show you. These side skirts, they're riveted in underneath. And we have to remove the side skirts in order to get access to that portion over here. And then also there's adhesive running. You can see how that portion works. It kind of connects to this panel over here. So that all has to come off so we can get complete coverage. And also the front bumper has to come off so we can take off all the trim pieces and also that lower splitter over there so we can get full coverage on those areas as well. So when you're doing matte PPF, there's a lot more time and effort that goes into these little things, right? If you're doing a standard full body, yes, we can go to this extent. It's going to cost a bit more as well. But with a standard full body and gloss, you don't have to worry about every single edge being covered. For example, on these Corvettes, I'll show you real quick. There are limitations on what areas can be covered without removing panels of the vehicle, right? So when we do our standard full fronts and we're not removing a bumper, there will be edges that we cover, of course. We go through the due diligence of extending our patterns. For example, this edge is covered, edges underneath the wheel wells, hood, all this stuff gets extended so we can get complete coverage and you don't see the PPF. But when you reach something like this, because this panel is so tight over here where the fender meets the front bumper, you can't push in that PPF. It's just way too tight. And even if you do take off the whole bumper at times and you don't really give it enough space to breathe in a way, within time the friction point will come up and bring up that PPF and cause failure, and we want to avoid that. So there are areas with limitations that we can only go so far, but like this we can cover, we can extend all this, get a nice finish on that. But even on the C7s, like I don't know if you guys remember the C7s. The C7s in that bumper area where the fender meets the bumper, they were so tight that it would start chipping and wearing down the paint in those areas. So that's why you see a lot of C7s where you look at that bumper, there's like little to no paint left, is because of that friction point rubbing up against the paint the whole time. So there are limitations with some of these vehicles, and that's why we tell customers you can't always compare and contrast like one car to another because they are so different, right? Like Teslas, for example, have horrendous panel gaps and sometimes little to no panel gaps in some areas. There's nothing we can do about the manufacturing process. At the end of the day, this is a Corvette. It is still a Chevy. It has problematic areas when it comes to paint finishes, when it comes to paint quality, all that stuff. It goes with other manufacturers too. It's not just GM products. So we have to take note of this stuff. You can't compare $100,000, not even 100, it's a $60,000 car technically, just 100K with MSRP markup and all that stuff, to a $500,000 McLaren 720S or a Lamborghini Huracan or a Audi R8. They are vastly different vehicles with vastly different quality standards and expectations when it comes to panel gaps and pieces and parts and materials and all that stuff. And we have to take note of this, but also consumers and customers have to take note of this as well. And we have to set expectations and standards when it comes to vehicles like this. So, but yeah, that's the Corvette. We're just waiting on a rivet delivery for the side skirts, because when you take rivets off, you need to put new ones back on. So we got to get that taken care of too. And then we're going to move on with application. But till then, of course, we're going to start laying down film on everywhere that we can lay down film as soon as we finish that Harley over there, and also jump on the Lexus for PPF application too. So that's going to be good. Yeah.
Can you give me the bag up there?
What do you need?
The bag of parts?
Yes.
Hey, when we're pulling this bumper out, you gotta start getting some B-roll of all this disassembly.
I'm just gonna get B-roll of you actually doing something on the ground. Ooh.
Don't show that to people.
Ooh. Wait, you do a little arm like this behind the head, John? Ooh. Oh. Get back to work.
Wish I had a freaking ratcheting, one of those battery-powered ratchets.
There's many things I wish I had, John, but this don't.
Hey, Mark said the shop he used to work at, there's a program. You pay for it monthly,
Yeah.
but it shows you how to disassemble everything.
Ooh.
It's cheap enough, might be worth it.
Should we get it?
If I could find out the name.
Make it happen. Let's do it, Mark. You know, money's not an issue here. We just print that shit out. That's what we do. I'm joking. That's not what we do.
It is. I mean, we don't pay ourselves. We just put money.
Yeah, exactly. We just take it from me and John's salary and put it towards everything else. That's
So
it.
technically, money's no object as long as we don't get paid.
Exactly. Yep, that's how it works.
Life of a business owner. Gotta love it.
It's all aesthetics.
Steck should have you as a model. Like for all their photo work. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, flex. Ooh. Oh my gosh. It's amazing.
Got more flex in this shit.
Did you say? I got more flex than the film. Damn. So essentially what Mark is doing right now, he went ahead and laid the PPF on the surface, stretched it over, and now he's removing all the soapy water residue from underneath the film so the adhesive can start to activate and start to tack down naturally. And he's also doing the same thing to, as you see, as soon as he removed all that water residue and that soap, it's starting to tack down real nice on that paint right there. So there's no issues of things lifting and stuff like that. Remove the visors as well so you can have a little bit more of wiggle room to play, but also extend that film underneath so when the visor's put back on, there's no seam line in these areas of the film. So that's the before right there that you're seeing, and that's the after result. Not perfect yet, there's still a little bit of water residue, but that's all just gonna gas out and evaporate from the film. That's the cool stuff about Steck's film is that, you know, it's really flexible, has a lot of, it's porous from the interior, so it helps water residue be removed pretty nicely. So now he's extending it underneath as well. I'm just gonna wrap interior of the edge, get that all tacked down, looking pretty. Ooh.
Since you can't do anything more with these quick jacks,
Sun's finally coming up.
you want to do this?
Clean this up a little bit.
Yeah, just lift the scaffolding
Lift it up, one up.
Yeah.
Get that rolled in. You have to move that steamer and the other shit
Oh, yeah, I
out
gotta
of
move a couple things. Not afraid of moving stuff, so
Oh,
I'll
John.
move it all.
I'm tired of moving. That's the issue.
I got a full night of sleep. I'm fucking amped. Although I gotta go soon.
You slept for once?
Yeah, I think I went to bed about 1 o'clock.
Wow. Not bad. 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I think I laid down about 12:38. Probably fell asleep around 1.
Don't know this about John. He runs off of like 2 hours of sleep a day.
Not by choice.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure at this point it's by choice. I think he gets kind of horny off the thought of no sleep.
No, I guess I could probably quit the fire department. So I guess it is my choice.
Yeah.
Technically, it's all my choice.
Financially, I don't know at this point,
Financially,
but
not so much, no.
yeah.
I still want to make like a half box for this, like soundproof half box.
You know what I realized? We're basically like my mom. All we do is just like reorganize and clean stuff around here. Honest to God.
What did you think we're not the parents here? Didn't this used to fit around here or no? Or is there like 2 of them that strapped it in?
Yeah, I think it was 2. Where's the other one?
Good question. Things just disappeared. Nothing stays where it should.
We barely use a steamer anyways anymore.
Oh no, it's just I guess nice to have if you need it.
Yep.
Definitely don't use it often.
All right.
All right, so this.
All that stuff out there. That's a new one.
No, so here, little thing needs to go in there. That little plastic piece. That's
Yeah.
why it doesn't hold on.
Didn't we order it?
Yeah, we have it. It just they didn't put it in
Put
there.
it in.
Yeah, because if when we tighten this down, it'll crack it again. That's what happened.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We need 2 hands for this, don't we?
What's that?
Need 2 hands for this. Just don't like vlogging, John. You don't need to know everything.
You don't need to know everything. They want to.
You know what? Go to the door. If you're too lazy to get out of your car, go to the front door. You're never going to buy anything from us. Is that on camera?
Bro, yeah, actually it is.
Good. Okay, so just
Just gonna put the clips at the bottom.
the wall for me? How much is the camera? As far as it goes.
Almost. Oh wow. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I cleared it up.
Hang some more stuff off the front.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, that'll work.
Nice.
Well, everybody, I am heading out for today. Team is still diligently working on the vehicle, so pretty much everything's done for the most part, exception of the Corvette. PPF is laid down on the Lexus over here. Francisco and Nina have been working on that. And then Joanna is just doing the light polish on the rear end of the vehicle. We laid down the PPF on most of the Lexus before starting the polishing process. Hey, Joanna. It's okay. Talking to the camera.
Oh, I didn't see the camera. Sorry.
Say hi.
Hi.
All right.
So we're gonna get that primed, and then we're gonna go ahead and coat with Dr. Beasley's nano resin. That's our 5-year ceramic coating. Mark is starting the PPF process. Just testing out the lowers. We're gonna see if we're able to do the lowers where the side skirts are without removing the side skirts. If we can't do that, we'll remove them, order the rivets for the side skirts, and then go ahead and put the PPF on that way. So we're just gonna do a little bit of trial. If it works, awesome. Saves us a little bit of time, saves the customer a little bit of money. If it doesn't, no worries. Scrap the PPF, remove the side skirts, continue for the application. I'm gonna head out, got some errands to need to run, and then I will catch up with you guys tomorrow.
What you doing, John?
I am replying to a customer with the GT3.
GT3. What does he want again? Full body? Full front?
He hasn't specified yet.
Hasn't specified yet. Is there really an option when it comes to GT3? You should just do a full body period, right?
You gotta protect the whole thing.
Protect the whole thing. It's a full body. $500,000 car now. It's crazy. There's that lime green GT3 at the shop in Texas that we went to. That was pretty cool.
GT3 RS.
GT3 RS.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to. Now all these people, when I tell them I'm sending out their estimate, like, hey, jeez.
What'd you do? Did you break it?
I didn't do anything.
You broke it.
Just fell out.
Jesus Christ, Sean, look what you did.
And it's fixed.
But really, is it?
Yep.
Ah!
Just don't touch it and it'll be fine.
Stop breaking shit.
So I'm gonna tell all the customers, like, after I send out their estimate, I'm gonna reply back on Facebook, say your estimate's been sent. Also keep in mind we offer financing 6 months, interest free.
Ooh.
So
Yes,
that's
we
an
do.
option. Because a lot of people get sticker shock. They don't realize how much it costs. But when you buy your 60, 70, 80, $200,000 vehicle, what's another $2,000 to keep the paint looking right?
Bang, bang.
So they get sticker shock. So just let's finance it. We got you. 6 months. Relax.
$30 a month, $60
Yeah.
a month.
It's
That doesn't sound that bad, right?
No, it's not bad.
It isn't. It's actually pretty fucking good.
I might finance getting my car PPF.
Mm.
Have Mark do it. I get it at cost though, right?
No, John, we're charging full price.
Full boat?
Plus extra because you piss me off sometimes.
There's that.
Right here on our coffee table, we actually got a few examples of our fashion film. I don't know if you guys check this out. Check these out, man. This is the Damascus steel right over here. Damascus steel carbon as well. Check this out. It's so cool. Love that. Imagine that on your car, man. That's badass. I'm actually going to get my car done in matte. So the BMW is going to get matte film. Don't really see that over here. But I'm going to get it in matte. John's wife's car, Tammy, we're actually going to do in the clear Damascus over here because it's a pearl white. This is going to really look badass on that car. And then I'm also going to smoke out the headlights and taillights on my BMW as well. And that is a little lizard crawling into our door. See that? Sorry, I get distracted like a dog sometimes. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and customize some of our vehicles, just use examples for customers and kind of show the results on our daily drivers. Oh, God. Let me walk you guys through what's going on today.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
how's it going? Pretty good?
Yeah. Good.
Done yet?
Am I done yet?
You guys done yet?
The roof.
Oh, should I do a roof? Where's he in when you need him?
Alright.
Right? Woo, this one's almost done. Full body mat on the Corvette. Working on the rear bumper right now. Got that loosened up, taken apart. On the hatch, we actually have to do again because we had a little bit of contamination right there that actually damaged the film underneath. I don't know if you guys can see it. There it is. See that with that focus? Yep, right there. It was a sharp piece of something. Mark said it almost felt like wood or shrapnel or something like that. So basically, we're gonna rip this whole piece off over here and get this one completely replaced because we want it to be a one-piece or seamless finish. It just doesn't meet expectations. That's so much of an eyesore, especially when everything else on the car is so perfect. We don't want that standing out. So we called the customer and told them we're putting another order on a 72-inch roll because we need a larger roll to go ahead and take care of this hatch in one piece without doing a lot of stretch to it. And that's another thing. Ask the
Detail shop you're working with. If you have a Corvette, are you using a 72-inch roll for the rear, for the coupes? Because if they're not, they're using a 60 and they're overstretching it if they're doing it one piece, or they're having a seam down the middle, which aesthetically is not going to look very good.
So we're doing a full body on this one as well. And we have an order coming in for a full 72-inch roll for the rear on this one too. So again, if you use a 60, this thing is way too wide for a 60. So a 60 is like going to end up like right over here. and then you have to stretch the rest of the material this way to get complete coverage and roll under. While a 72, you have plenty of material on each side where you don't need stretch. And if you're stretching film, you're diminishing the protection ability, diminishing the gloss, and also have the risk of stretch marks and the adhesive and stuff like that as well. So things to watch out for, especially if you're looking to get your C8 protected with paint protection film. Spray. Making me do shit, Mark. What is this? Always? What is this? Gotta remind me where I came from? I haven't gone nowhere. I'm still here. This guy.
Oh, one thing Mike was saying too, he recommends changing this every day.
The water?
Yeah, whatever solution's in there, change it every day. Yeah. Is that thing still leaking? Like crazy? Oh, maybe we just gotta do away with the filter, put the filter on this end. I'll buy another hose, fuck it.
I am satisfied, Sergio. I am satisfied. Ooh, and we're back with another reinstallation on the Corvette. I don't know if you guys remember from last week, we had a little slight piece of contamination underneath the film. It caused a little bit of damage underneath the film, so we just want to make sure we do it right for the customer. So we ordered more 72-inch for the mat. Getting it down on pad again. See Marcus squeegeeing out that water. Getting this thing taken care of. So goal is to get the whole thing just done, put back together. Final inspection for delivery tomorrow morning on the Corvette. So trying to get Mark's good side over here. Oh,
Go with the body lines, you know?
Oh yeah, follow the body lines.
Follow the body lines.
Mike Norn, follow the body lines, make more money. That's what we're talking about. Then we got this bad boy we're doing a full body on. Hood and everything on the front end's done. Just got to continue the process on the rest of her. Finish this all out. We got 2 Teslas in for front ends. Same exact Teslas, same exact models, Model Ys. Front ends, 3-year coating, and then also windshield tint as well. You can see the progress. The front windshield's done right now. The rest of the team is over here, working on the front bumper of the Model Y. How you guys doing? Good. We got a good from Joanna. Francisco? Easy. You sure? Are you sure? Sheesh, look at this bad boy. My gosh. Mark's is finishing up the side skirts right now. Man, completely changed the look of this car. Pretty crazy. Also on these Corvettes, this adds so much to the body lines. Thank you, Mark. Ian's laying down a mirror right now on this Jeep Grand Cherokee. And we got this full body over here that we're working on as well for the Corvette. And then an interior detail on the Mitsubishi, which we're not really doing too much on. Francisco's out doing a mobile job. Joanna's off for today.
John got crushed by a garage door during a response for firefighting. Currently getting MRI at the hospital right now. Yeah, he's pretty messed up. So we've been trying to keep up with him and the family and the wife and all that stuff and make sure everything's okay. But that is what happens when you're servicing your community the way he does. So we really appreciate him and all of our firefighters, and that is why, you know, we provide discounts and we're so supportive to them. So thank you again to all you guys. So I'm really hoping that John comes out doing good. He's doing good. He's just hurt really bad, you know. So we're gonna catch up with him later. He's gonna be out for the next few days, just recovering from that. And then we're gonna keep working on that. But let me show you what we booked. We also booked this Polestar over here. That's coming in for a full front 2-step correction, and then also a 7-year BCO4 application as well for the Polestar. Just looking up the patterns right there for it on Core. Getting another laptop set up for our plotter as well, so we're not back and forth all the time. Because essentially we're over there, plotter's over here with all our film and stuff like that. So we just want to make sure we keep everything convenient in this area and get that taken care of and cleaned up. So yeah, other errands I need to take care of today, some banking stuff, some this and that, you know, this is the usual. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to end this vlog. I'm going to give you guys the after results, the final photos and videos of the C8. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. This one has been elongated throughout about a week and a half, 2-week period. So I think this one's going to come to the end. We'll move on to the next one. I really hope you guys enjoyed, had fun with it, and we will all talk soon. Besides that, one last update. We're going to be heading to Chicago this upcoming May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd for our next FOD. I need to head to California right before that to help a buddy out at his shop with some systems and procedures and just working with employees and getting that stuff dialed in for him. So I'm going to be around. I just got back from Texas as well. So it's a really busy month overall. Kind of getting tired. Want to just relax a little bit after this, after the FOD, and kind of chill out with the traveling until next time where we have to travel some more for trainings and things like that. So thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and we will talk soon.
Galaxy.
Yeah. Someone at the door, John, now I'm here to stay. Tell me who the fuck gonna face the music, more brick laying, less screen time. Been cutting back on the daily usage. Long road for the road dogs, put the wind miles from a soul. soapbox. Got BKTs on this bitch, so everybody getting rolled on, yeah. Yeah, everybody getting rolled on. Check all this credits on BMI. I'm just too kind to expose y'all. And I see a team with the ghost sign and question if y'all ever wrote songs. All enemies of mine a band study. Please don't test me, I'ma know it all. Got platinum songs in the vault collecting dust. If we talk about showing up, then y'all attended suck. Both feet on the gas pedal, bitch, I ain't letting up. Started singing, they fell in love. Came a long way from being talentless. Be anything, I was challenged in. Pressure turned me into a precious cut. Floodlights to the flooded chain. 30 city tour in a ton of states. I can't wait till I up the leaves from the minors in my art come of age. Seen a lot of people playing seeds to the dream, growing patient and run away. I cultivated, irrigated it, now the growth amazing. I love the change, oh yeah. Been laughed at before.
Nice shot, Mark.
Let's go.
All right, you got two more. Let's go.